Hi, my name is Paula and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be talking about how to become a CNA, a certified nursing assistant. A little bit of background about me is that I am currently a CNA and also a medical assistant. So we're jumping into what is a CNA. A CNA is a person that provides basic cares to patients and to residents, depending on the setting where you work. So what does a CNA do? What a CNA does is that we basically provide basic care to patients, also feed patients, and also would shower them, and also etc. And depending on like where you work, you will also provide vitals to patients, just such as you would take blood pressure and their oxygen level, pulse, and other vitals that you need to be taken for the patients. How much does a CNA make? Well, a CNA makes, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, around $28,530 per year. But this also can change depending on what setting that you work into, because it'd be different, and also actually your location where you work, because you can make more in a certain location than others. So versus New York versus Florida. New York is more technically, that would pay more money. I mean, would high cost of living, so you might more need to get paid more higher, versus like in Florida, that's much of a laid back state that will pay less. Where can CNA work? CNAs can work in different settings. You can either work in nursing homes, live-in assistant, the hospital setting. Also, even I found out there's also the government you can work for as a CNA. I didn't know that, but that's work. Also, you can do private duties, that's a good opportunity if you just want to work one-on-one with patients instead of working in like the hospital and nursing homes and assisted livings, where you can have up to 8, even 10 patients or more, you know. Well, how to get started to become a CNA? You will have to first you can go to a local community college, or you can even go to a trade school that provides the CNA classing for you. And roughly around that, to pay about, you're looking at $500 and maybe a little bit more than that. But it all depending on your area and where you want to go for it and stuff. And then also afterwards, you take the classes of the CNA. You will have to go for state board. State board is split up in 2 parts, which is clinical and also a written section for it. And the clinical part is where you would perform the services that you learn in class in front of the state board person, and it'll either pass or failed depending on if you did the correct way of how to do patient care to the patients, for patients and stuff. And then there's a written part that could take, there's a written part. based off of this, that my experience of becoming a CNA, I went through the route of going to a trade school, and I paid roughly around $500 and a little more for it, which includes the booklet for it, and also includes yeah, just that. And how long it took me about 2 weeks to complete the class. But it took me, for state boards, it was not until like 3 months later for me to take my state boards, because the trade school that I went to was a little different than others. Yeah, you take 2 weeks in class, and then it can be between a month to 3 months. They can give you a call and say, hey, the state is ready for you, and that you can take your state board. And for my case, it took 3 months after I finished for them to give me a call and says that, hey, the state is here and they're gonna want to you to do your boards. And I did my clinical first, and then I end up doing the rating section and passing both sections the first time through. I know with the clinical section, you have people watching you actually perform clinics and stuff, but if you actually paid attention in class, and also if you practice at home and practice on even other people, like you did other, like, practice on other people. If you didn't want to practice on other people, you can practice on like a pillow or an object or something, just to show that you know, still keep it fresh in your mind and stuff like that. And for my school though, that I went to for the trade school, I had to buy my own scrubs and buy my own stethoscope and own my own shoes, like nurse shoes and stuff like that. Some schools will provide the booklet for you, but when it comes to the scrubs, that's another section that you probably have to look into, you know, buy scrubs and stuff of that. But I hope this video was helpful for people, well, somebody that was trying to look into becoming a nursing assistant. Witching is really nice. Really nice too, if this is really where you want to start, to see if you like the medical field, get a little feel of it, or if this is a stepping stone for you, if you want to become higher than a CNA, a nursing assistant. So yeah, that's for you. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thank you.